Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing? My name is Matt Jarbo. Welcome to 3 Buck Theater. And with Halloween right around the corner, only a month and some change away, Hollywood is pumping out a whole bunch of old horror movies as well as old classics this week on Blu-ray. And I'm not kidding you when I say this. There's so many Blu-rays getting released this week. So I thought I would dive into what I feel are probably some of the most relevant. I'm not going to get to everything just for the sake of time. But my God, take a look here at Blu-ray.com. This is currently what is available this week, minus the 4Ks. That is coming in its own separate video. But just look at some of the stuff here. I mean, look at this. This is all the ones coming just this week. I mean, that is so freaking many. Some good, some bad, some seriously WTF. But I thought we would dive in to what I feel are probably some of the more relevant ones and pertinent ones and talk about that. So first up, let's talk about this one here. This is one of my personal favorite movies from back in 1996. That's right. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. This is not the first time this has been on Blu-ray. This, in fact, was originally released November 25th, 2014. So just under 6 years ago. I'm not too sure about what to expect in regards to, let's say, special features. Haven't been able to find any information on that, but this does come with the Blu-ray and the digital, which is different from the 2014 version, which had the digital HD with ultraviolet. Ultraviolet is now no longer active, so this is just them doing a simple re-release. I would assume that the price of this is probably going to be anywhere between $10 to $15. If it's $10, get it in a heartbeat. I can't recommend this movie enough. It's still something that to this day I quote pretty frequently amongst friends. You've also got Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I don't know why they're releasing this. Apparently this bundle pack like this has not been released together yet. This is according to Amazon. You get the Blu-ray and you get the digital. Last year, they released the 35th anniversary set. They had like a couple steel books from Best Buy, I believe, and a 4K set. This is maybe just the Blu-rays that were included with that. Again, not too sure about special features, but this is not the first time that this particular packaging has been used to put out Ghostbusters 1 and 2. So I would assume that whatever special features are on there are going to be on this one as well. But if you want the Blu-ray and you want the digital, this might be worth the $20 investment. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go pick up the 4K. I'd rather get the 4K that comes with the Blu-ray and comes with the digital, but $20 for both, it's a pretty good price. We've also got, this one's great. $17 gets you the GERARD Butler Collection. You get Angel Has Fallen, Hunter, Killer, Law-Abiding Citizen, The Vanishing, and Gods of Egypt. So for $17, you get the third film in a trilogy. The Hunter Killer, I've heard good things about. I did really enjoy Law Abiding Citizen. I never saw The Vanishing, and Gods of Egypt was absolutely laughed out of theaters. So if you are a big GERARD Butler fan, $17 this Tuesday, wherever you might be able to get your hands on it, probably here through Amazon. If not, through Best Buy, I probably believe. But hey, for all the GERARD Butler fans out there, that one's for you. And then what brings me to this one right here is a Scream 3-movie collection, includes 2 bonus documentaries. And this is, they're kind of hailing this as an original release. They're kind of hailing this as the 3-movie collection. And it gives you the 3 movies in Blu-ray and digital, which is pretty cool. And you get the 2 bonus documentaries. Even the image here on the back kind of gives us an idea of what to expect, with showing the Scream 1 to 2 and 3. I don't know why that's not working. There we go. Scream 2, Scream 3, Still Screaming, the ultimate scary movie retrospective, and then Scream, the inside story. Still Screaming, apparently it has extensive interviews with the cast from Scream 1 through 4, but yet Scream 4 is not included in this particular collection. However, this is not the first time this one has been released. This is actually a re-release, so they're kind of lying to you a little bit about it. This is actually the original release, the multi-format from September 2011. So before Scream 4, this actually came out before Scream 4, or maybe right after Scream 4. I forget when that movie actually hit theaters. But this one gave you, again, this the exact same set. And it was Scream 1, Scream 2, Scream 3, still screaming, Scream the Inside Story. And you can buy this right now for $27.55. This one doesn't have a price tag attached to it. I'm going to assume that it's most likely going to be $20. So it is a better deal. But this other one, again, doesn't contain the digital, whereas this one contains the digital. So this is what you're going to be getting with that. But if you already have this Scream collection and you don't want it on digital, there's quite literally no point in reinvesting. Here's an interesting one. They're also going to be doing the individual releases as well. Makes very little sense to me. But Kill Bill Volume 1, Volume 2, not the whole bloody affair, not the one we want to see, which is the director's cut, but this is the collection of both. As we can see here, even on the page, Kill Bill Volume 1 and Kill Bill Volume 2 will be released, re-released as well, but these ones have already been out. So it is what it is. All this is, as far as I can tell, is probably everything you have in the Blu-ray. I already have these on Blu-ray, but you get the digital code. And since the other ones are clocking in at, I think, about $10 to $15, we can assume that this double pack is going to be about $20 when it comes out here in just a couple days. It's a good dual pack to have. It really is. I mean, I love those movies. But if it's not the 4K edition, I don't know if I care, to be honest with you. I already have them on Blu-ray. I don't need to buy the double pack. And there's nothing new with it outside of the digital. So it's not really blowing my skirt up, if I'm being honest with you guys. We've also got Pulp Fiction is getting re-released. A whole bunch of Tarantino films. I know Jackie Brown's getting re-released. This is all the Blu-ray and the digital. The only thing that's new is just going to be the digital copy, but I think even this is probably going to run $10. So if you don't have Pulp Fiction on Blu-ray and you want to get it on digital, $10 is a good price. It actually is a good price regardless. So if you don't already have it and you're somehow a Tarantino fan without owning it, now is your time to pick it up. But honestly, I think a lot of you out there probably already own it. And there are people out there that might be buying this thinking, hey, this is going to end up being something that's going to be wildly new, something that's going to be wildly different. No, not at all. Even though we're last year was the 25th anniversary and they didn't give us anything special. So this ain't special either. This is just Miramax really trying to capitalize on the fact that physical media and the home video marketplace is booming because of COVID. All right. We also got the Kevin Smith collection, the Blu-ray triple feature. This has already been out before. Again, this is another one of those Miramax re-releases. Everything on there that you want, which is, hey, if you're a Kevin Smith fan, these are movies worth having anyway. But if we were going to get a triple feature collection for Kevin Smith, I'd prefer Clerks, Clerks 2, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, or Reboot. You know, or if it was going to be independent movies, give me Chasing Amy, Dogma, and not that one he did in 2004, not that Ben Affleck movie, Jersey Girl, not Jersey Girl. But, there's other movies to put on there as well. I'm just saying it could be Clerks, Clerks 2, Chasing Amy, something along those lines. This is just a random collection. Nothing about this really, I don't know, jumps out to me. But if you already got it, you can get it on DVD for $13. The Blu-ray is probably going to be $20. So not bad price for 20 bones. Here is Sin City. This one to me is fascinating because this one is here. It has the it's a two disc set, if I could speak, with the theatrical cut, and the recut, extended and unrated versions. So I'm wondering, again, theatrical, the recut, the extended, and the unrated. I had the DVD when it came out that had the theatrical and the extended cut. And the extended was really good. This one I might actually pick up myself just because of the different cuts of the film. Right now with Hollywood and the Snyder cut, it's kind of an interesting time. It says here that if ever a movie was meant to be experienced in high definition, Frank Miller's Sin City is guilty on all counts. A groundbreaking masterpiece of mayhem, Sin City roars to life with both barrels in this Blu-ray disc set that includes the restored theatrical feature. I don't know what about it would be restored. It was shot in digital. The recut, extended, unrated release. Okay, so I think it's just the two of them. So it's the theatrical and it's the extended version, which I already have in a nice DVD set that I bought back in 2005 for Christmas when that came out. And that's what it's got. Also, it's got the jam-packed disc has bonus features like Kill 'Em Good, an interactive comic book, and Cine Explore, a behind-the-scenes picture-in-picture commentary. That could actually be pretty good. Disc 2, here we go. It's got, this is the same exact thing I've had before. This is nothing that's really new. The 15-minute film school, that's been on a bunch of Rodriguez DVDs. The all green screen version, I think this is all from the extended edition that came out back in 2005. So again, nothing about this is really new. Maybe a little bit new box art, and quite frankly, just the digital code. But again, if you're into that sort of thing, that could be really good for you. For me, I am into this sort of thing, and this one, I probably look. I think this one's only going to be maybe $10 to $15, and that to me is going to be worth my purchase right there. We've also got Mimic, the 3-movie collection coming. This one, again, I don't know what's going to be on here. I haven't seen anything in regards to special features, anything new. It looks just like a generic Halloween time of year re-release of this stuff. There's actually a review from last month on here for some reason talking about the movie or the 3 films. But if you liked Mimic and you want to see Mimic 1 and Mimic 2, you can get the Blu-ray collection for $16.59, which isn't bad. You get 3 movies for less than $18. Can't complain on that one at all. Now this one, I don't know how I feel about this one. The Scary Movie Collection, right? It's not the first time it's been released, obviously. Again, Miramax, as we can see, is just pumping and dumping movies left and right. But you get the Blu-ray triple feature and the digital. Scary Movie 1 and Scary Movie 2 are definitely worth the price of admission. Scary Movie 3, and then also it says the exclusive unrated version, which is Scary Movie 3.5, could be worth the collection. 1 and 2 are fantastic. They're hysterical R-rated spoof movies that did such a great job. The third one tried so hard to be funny, and the unrated version, I don't recall it being that good. So it's up to you. It will probably be for under $20 or just around $20. If you're into this sort of thing and you don't own this and you want to do like a watch party with your friends, I would really recommend that. The first and second one specifically, those two are great. And the Scary Movie 1 just hit 20 years this year. So it gives you an idea of just how, how much time has passed. So if you want to go back and watch old R-rated gross out humor comedy, that to me is, I just graduated high school when Scary Movie 1 dropped. So yeah, it's an oldie but a goodie. The Blu-ray and digital of Gangs of New York. This is a fantastic movie. It's one of Scorsese's best, in my opinions. Again, another Miramax movie that they are dumping out there. Probably not going to have anything new on the special features. Just going to give you the Blu-ray and the digital. So if you're into that sort of thing, Gangs of New York, it's probably only going to be like freaking $10. The movie came out a long time ago, so they're not going to be charging too much for it, considering that it's not a special edition. This one caught my attention. $15 Blu-ray for The Wind Rises, which is a Studio Ghibli film. And you know what? It's Miyazaki, and this is, I believe, the first time it's been on Blu-ray, at least here in the States. Looking at what you get with it, you get the Blu-ray and the DVD, no digital. That might have something to do with the fact that all of Miyazaki's films right now are currently, our Studio Ghibli films right now, are all on HBO Max. So I don't know what you're going to get out of the rest of this, but at the same time, $15 for a Miyazaki movie. I mean, come on, could you ever really go wrong? If you're already a fan, you've probably already seen it, but if you don't have it, now's your time. This is interesting. The Rob Zombie triple feature Blu-ray set for $11 gives you House of 1,000 Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, and 3 from Hell. But The Devil's Rejects and 3 from Hell are all unrated. So I haven't seen 3 from Hell, but I saw House of 1,000 Corpses. It was okay. And I saw The Devil's Rejects. It was okay. But for $11, it might be worthwhile to check this thing out, because that's not a bad price. And I do miss Sid Haig, so that's something. And I've always enjoyed Rob Zombie as a director. So if you're a horror fan, this might be the one for you. Now, this one is cool. It's a Vincent Price collection Blu-ray set, but it's $48. And Vincent Price is always pretty great. I mean, who doesn't love old school Vincent Price? Let's see what movies are even on here. I didn't even look. So it's showing us here that okay, so the reissue lacks the Vincent Price intros, but has extended cut of Mask of the Red. All right, let's see. It's a Blu-ray from Shout Factory. Apparently, it will include a new cut of Mask of the Red Death that adds approximately 1 minute to the runtime. That's not that good. So it's kind of, and the Mask of the Red Death will also be sold separately as a standalone Blu-ray. So you get 6 Vincent Price films in 1080p widescreen for $48. That one's up to you. I thought they'd have more information on that one. That's my bad. But there we go. If you're a big Vincent Price fan, there it is. Now, obviously, one of the bigger ones coming out today is the Rick and Morty season 4, finally coming out on Blu-ray and digital. What I love there, look at this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says redeem by 9/30/21, meaning that you have a whole year from its release to redeem the digital code. I just want to quickly point out and say, I hate when studios do this. I hate when companies do this. If it's digital, there's no expiration date. So what the hell is going on? But additionally, I believe Rick and Morty, the streaming rights are also on HBO Max. You can get the Blu-ray set for $23 or the DVD for $20. That's not that bad. But if you are a huge Rick and Morty fan, you may want to come over here to Best Buy, where you can get the season 4 Steelbook. And this is what the Steelbook looks like, just the image of it, not like a mock-up image. So I'm kind of not a big fan of that, but it looks pretty cool. It looks better than the other one, in my opinion. It looks a lot more enticing, and that's $28. So it's an extra $5 for the Steelbook, which is generally what Best Buy tends to do. So there's that. But these last two, there's ones here that I kind of want to get my hands on. I'm not going to lie. So you can get the Blu-ray and digital of The Faculty, probably for about $10, because we can see here there's been other Blu-ray releases that have come out. Just they don't say whenever. Most likely not a lot of special features. Let's take a look here at the back. What does the back say here for special features? Doesn't really show me much of anything or that I can read, but it is The Faculty. And this is one that I saw back in 98 when it came out. I love this movie. I love Robert Rodriguez. I love his films. This is one of my favorites of his personally. So I definitely am probably going to pick it up and just give it a watch. Maybe I'll do a Podio commentary talking about it. And then of course, finally, From Dusk Till Dawn is also getting the same treatment. As we can see here, it's been on Blu-ray in multiple editions since 2013. So, this only, okay. And so it's going to be $10, and I assume The Faculty is going to be the same. That's not bad. For the Blu-ray and the digital, not bad at all. Might be worth your time to dive in and, in fact, check out. So as we come to the end of this week, as we get to the end of this whole situation, where we've now seen which Blu-rays are coming out for September 22nd through the 29th, the question then becomes, what are you guys going to spend your money on? What are you guys going to spend your damn money on? I mean that like literally. This is insane how much this stuff is going to run you in some cases, but everything feels like it's just kind of re-releases of old stuff we've already seen before, stuff we've already owned before. And a lot of it comes across as Miramax just going through their back catalog, and they're not owned by Disney anymore. So whoever owns them now, I'm not too sure, trying to capitalize on the time of year and COVID as a way to just get all sorts of things from you. But let me know down in the comments, which ones are you going to get? Which ones are you most excited for? I want to hear them. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you again for watching. If you guys want to see more of these breakdowns for Blu-rays coming out every single week, and again, I missed a lot because there's just too many to cover in under 20 minutes. I'll talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day. Thank you again for watching, and peace the hell out.